Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. 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 I was scrolling Instagram this past week and noticed that LA Girl had been sort of spamming Instagram with like photos of the two new palettes that they have coming out, or they have out already, and they said they were available at Ulta. So I did what you knew I was going to do. I went over to Ulta to see if they were available, and they were. And these are the Hey Vacay eyeshadow palettes, and I actually ordered them. I can't remember which day I actually ordered them, but I feel like they came like the day after, like 2 days later, I want to say that they came. So they came pretty quickly, and since everybody was kind of having that disaster with the previous collection that they had, sort of like a springy collection that they had, sort of being broken when they came, I was like really concerned, but they did come intact, so I am happy about that. As you can see, my eyeballs are bald or blank right now because I'm going to be doing a look with one of these palettes. The eyeshadow palettes I have not opened up yet, but I am feeling kind of bronzy today, so I think I'm going to be using the green one, and this is the Under the Palms palette, and that's what it looks like. My ring light is sort of tearing that up. I have not taken the film off. This is what it looks like with the film on, and this is what the shades look like, very bronzy. These, to be honest with you, and this is what it looks like with the film off of it. These, to be honest with you, to me do not look like summer palettes. So this is just your sort of neutral palette to me with some green in it. And the other palette, which is called the Good Times and Tan Lines, looks like this. Absolutely gorgeous. But when I look at them, I don't know, they just don't scream. Well, this one does more than the other one, but to me the colors were just kind of leaning fall. But I don't know, I guess with these shades here, and it's like bright orangey shade called Heat, I don't know, I guess they could be kind of orangey. I'll bring it back here. My ring light wants to kind of wash it out. But so that is what the two palettes look like. I am expecting big things. What I am going to do, I am not going to swatch first. I will swatch in the video, but I am going to go ahead and use the Under the Palms shadow on my eyes first. So we will see how they perform. I have already primed my eyes, and I used my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Caffeine, which is what I pretty much always use. So we shall see. Here is hoping. So what I am going to do, since I have that, I need this mirror, huge gorgeous mirror in here, FYI. I am going to actually just put like a base down because my eyeshadow primer feels just a little bit sticky. So I am going to use the shade Sandy Toes, which is this shade right here, as in like an all over the lid shadow. I should use the shade Naked, but I feel like I'll use it as like a brow bone color. It's like your typical sort of cream type color that you use as a brow bone highlight. So I am going to use the shade Sandy Toes as my all over. And this shade is gorgeous. It actually already has my lids looking a little bit peachy. So, but not a bad shade to set your primer with. And you all may hear some noise because the dog just came into the room, but all right, so I'm gonna go into the crease with the shade Summer, since there is no sort of mid-tone brown. This one is sort of a, I want to call everything peachy, but it's sort of an orangey color, more orange than it is brown. All right, so far I am not disappointed at all, and I know you can see that from there. The color payoff. Do we have anything a little bit deeper? I should have used these greens. Okay, so what is going to happen is that I am probably going to end up doing another look with this palette. Not today for sure, because I just can't see myself wiping off my shadow and doing this all over again, but I think there will be another look with this palette. And so far, so good. No fallout, which is great because I did my foundation and stuff before I turned the camera on. And I don't want to have to sort of fix my foundation or my concealer. So far, so good. Alright, this is the shade Summer. And that looks pretty good there. So that's the shade Summer. I think I'm going to go on to the lid with the shade Vibin, which is this shade right here. At least we are going to do like the central part of the lid with that shade right there. Of the lid. I love this. Let me sit a little bit closer here. I can't zoom because I just have like a 24mm lens on here that does not zoom, but this is very pretty. Yes. For some reason my eye wants to water a little bit. I know, let's do this. I'm going to do the finger thing. Yes, there you go. That is where you get the majority of the payoff. And then I'll just use this again to sort of and there's enough left on my finger to kind of put a little bit more on that. I am going to take sort of like a little bullet brush here, and I am going to go into the shade Bucket List, which is sort of, so it looks like a sort of an orangey gold, and it has, I was going to say like a putty consistency, but it's on my finger, so we are going to sort of take that into the inner third. I feel like I'm doing this in a strange order, but I said I was feeling bronzy, but I'm coming off a little peachy here. So now I completely take back the fact that I said that this did feel like a summer palette, because this look is definitely looking like a summer look. And all of these shadows so far are without wetting the brush. That is very pretty. I'm going to go on to, because I want something a little bit deeper, onto like this outer third with the shade Coconuts, which is like a brown sort of shimmery shade. And I think I'm just going to take like this little detailed brush here and just go on that outer third here. Very shimmery. And I'm going to take this Morphe M433 brush here, and I'm going to go into one of these darker shades here at the bottom. They look almost to me exactly like this one here, which is Unplugged. Looks slightly warmer than this one here, which is Explore. So we are going to go in with Unplugged and just sort of buff it on this corner here. Be careful because it looks like it's really dark. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to just take a clean brush here. Just a clean brush and just kind of go here and just sort of blend. Oh, sorry. All right. What I'm going to do now is I did also pick up a couple of, because they had like buy two get one free for LA Girl. I think just maybe just LA Girl eye products, but it was buy two get two free. Buy two get one free. So I picked up one of the newer shades in the Shockwave eyeliner, and this is a metallic eyeliner, and this is in the shade Penny. And that is what Penny looks like. So basically a copper, but a bright coppery shade. And I am going to go onto the waterline with the shade Penny. This is very pretty. Brightens your eye without actually using a white eyeliner, which I am not a fan of. And I'm going to take just a little smudger brush, and I am going to go onto my lower lash line, or under the lower lash line, again with the shade Unplugged, which is that shade right there. I was looking at that thing like, please be recording. Yeah, and we'll just go under here with Unplugged. One more thing I want to do, I am going to actually use the shade Naked, and I'm going to put that on my brow bone. And just sort of use it to like blend a little bit here. And I'm going to take that little bullet the little bullet brush again, and I'm going to go into the shade No Regrets, which is right here, which is sort of a peachy, what do I want to call it? I don't want to call it peachy gold, but a really light peachy shimmery shade. And we shall go into the inner corner here and a little bit under the bottom here. All right, so I am going to put on my mascara and my lipstick, kind of finish up my face, and then I will be back to do some swatches. All right, so I am back. I did swatches. My swatches are a little bit whack here because I am not the queen of swatches, but this is the Hey Vacay Under the Palms palette. And these are, see what I'm saying? I could not do my swatches straight, but turn my body this way and you can see sort of these swatches here. And unfortunately, I feel like my ring light is washing out the colors. This one is the Good Times and Tan lines, and these are these shades here. I didn't even start on my hand on this one. I just started here and worked my way down. So if you can see those, they are actually quite pretty in person. I am just like the worst swatcher like in the whole wide world. So there's that. I did notice looking through the two palettes here that some of the shades looked a little bit similar between the two to me. So it's almost like this shade here, which is Bucket List that I used today, and the one in here called XOXO. So I'm gonna, it's kind of because I'm sort of washed out here, but this is Bucket List here, and this is gonna be a long video. This is XOXO here. I am gonna swatch them. Let's see if I do it here. This is XOXO, and this one is Bucket List. When you swatch them, XOXO looks just a little bit more pink, if you can see, than Bucket List does. So not exactly the same, but in the pan they look alike. Also the brown, I take that back. Okay, I was going to compare, which one is this? Tropicool to the shade Explore. I am going to swatch them both on this arm. So this is the shade Explore here, and then this is the shade Tropicool. And let me swatch that again. I'm going to completely have to go and wash my arms. But that is what those two look like. So slightly different. Explorer is a little bit darker than Tropicool, and Tropicool has a little bit more of a mauve shade to it. But that is it, you all. My very long video just to show you all the two new LA Girl Hey Vacay palettes. They are available now as I speak. Hopefully they are not sold out. Last time I checked, they were available on Ulta.com. They are $15 a piece, just like the other palettes. If you want to wait until they have a sale, because sometimes they drop these things to like $11.99. That is cool, but they do have an LA Girl sale going on now, where if you buy 2 items, you get the third one for free. So that's something to think about also. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I have a new video coming out. Have a great day, and may your day be as flawless as your makeup.